Sweet. Let me send the link. Right. Sweet. Okay. Ooh. Hello. I'm still trying to figure out, because what I was going to do, I was gonna get a new model here, but not really sure if I care right now. I think this one's fine. I always need to be testing the multiplayer, and I would test it with people in the stream if you want to, but I don't know, it's kind of a lot of effort. But yeah, so for those who are here, hello, I am gonna be streaming some Metroid Prime kind of stuff. I've been learning how to do 3D models, not actually modeling them, but how to import them into Godot. I used Mixamo to get the models in the game, and I have this. I know that the walk cycle is pretty awful, but and the jump, all the animations are kind of awful. I just wanted to see if they work, but they do. I got a little Sheik walking in Godot, and I'll probably make a video on this later if I pretty it up just a little bit, but I don't think I can do much better than this. I got the animations from Mixamo. I can't animate myself. But I also got this working in multiplayer, which is what made me want to start this Metroid Prime stuff. And I'm not even gonna bother trying to learn how to animate the Samus. So instead what I have are billboard sprites, like shit, my desk just broke. Oh no. Okay. Billboard sprites like Doom. And I have this working in multiplayer, and I'll show you right now. So open this up, F1, host, join. So yeah, I have another sim. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to add health and damage and stuff. That's pretty important. But here's some billboard sprites. There was a video on billboard sprites already done for Godot, but in my opinion, it was a little too long, and I found I think a much better solution that's only a few lines. But yeah, so you know, you could turn around, he changes directions on both sides. I don't have to sync these over the network. The sprite node itself has the script, so it'll work no matter who's controlling what. It's just dependent on the current camera and the thing's position and rotation. So let me just show you how it looks. Sprite 3D. Yeah, so this is the whole billboard sprite thing. All I'm doing is, first I grab the camera. So this is how it works with single player or multiplayer. Since it only goes to the client's camera, then it doesn't matter about where it is as long as the global transform is being synced here. So I'm gonna be honest, I didn't come up with this myself. I found a Unity tutorial online, and the math looked easy enough to transfer to Godot, and it did. But basically, this is getting the direction. I think this is getting the it's getting the vector between the player and the camera, and then this is doing a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo math stuff in order to turn it into a 360 degree angle, depending on the sprite's parent's rotation. And then this is just a little bit of fixing it so that it faces the z-axis. And then the sprite angle just takes that number, that 360 degree angle, and turns it into a number from 0 to 8, where 0 and 8 is forward, then 1 is to the right a little bit, and then 2 is all the way to the right, stuff like that. Or something like that. I don't know the exact numbers, but how the sprite sheet ends up looking is like this. So if it's facing forward, we get frame 0. If it's facing a little bit to the right, we get this frame, and so on. And once I add more animations, once I have actual like walk cycles and stuff, which I have, I'll show you that in a minute, then I could, instead of just making this frames, I could append the number to an animation, and that should work just fine. But yeah, so I'm getting these sprites from a Doom mod called Metroid Dreadnought. And like I said in the description, I'm not releasing this. Because not only am I using someone else's IP, I'm using someone else's art on that IP. But here's Metroid Dreadnought. I'll just pull up images. It's a Doom mod that I liked a lot. Ooh, I want this model. So my curiosity is, can I get models from here? Because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna be just map wads. I have very, very, very basic Doom modding background, enough that I could pull stuff out from here. Hello? Are there no maps here? Title map, no. Maybe they didn't include the maps here, maybe they included the maps somewhere else. No, I guess not. Where else could it be? What are these? Alright, yeah, so, okay, no models. We're sticking with Kakariko for now. But yeah, so what I want to do today is work on more of the networking stuff, making, getting us a health bar, and letting us damage the other player. So let's see how we're gonna do that. We need a progress bar. That'll go up to 99. How does this work? Hello? Okay. Yeah, this is sufficient. So this will be our energy. Let's see, does this show up correctly? Okay, yeah, so we'll fix it up later, but we just need the basics. Okay, so we're just gonna need to decrease the health when it collides with one of these projectiles. So we'll give this some damage. Let's make him do 5 because you could rapid fire them pretty easily. I didn't add charge shots yet. So So we're probably going to have to use a sync function for this and some RPC calls, and I will look into that in a second. But we also need to set health value to our health, and let's see how this works. Sorry if I sound kind of bored, I'm just really sleepy. But I keep doing a bunch of cool stuff without streaming it and realizing I could have streamed this because y'all seem interested in it, and I wanna hang out for a bit. Okay, so we got both the health coming up. I don't want them to be percentages. We'll hide that. Okay, so that just works. It's all done client side, so I don't know if I need to sync it. I might not, because that just works. So what's the point? Okay, that's nice. What I will need to sync is well, okay. In an actual FPS, I would have to make this a little differently in order to make sure no one cheats. But since this is something that you just have to connect to with your friend's IP anyway, and because it's not going to be released, that's the bigger thing, then I think I could just keep it as it is here and not sync the health. And once the client thinks it's dead, then it'll believe him. If someone knows why that's a terrible idea, then let me know, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so I also need some knockback. How am I gonna do this? I also want screen shake, but I don't know how to do that off the top of my head. I think I had it working in 2D once, and I don't think it should be too different for 3D, but we'll see. Maybe just animate the camera when getting hit. That's a, yeah, that should be good. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do that in a second then. So I want this to be equals angle.x times, let's start with, let's just do that. This should give us some knockback, I think. I also need to... I'm doing the RPC calls every single frame, which is no good. So I will need to do some... I don't know what you call it. Is that working? No. Damn. So that might be because I'm not syncing something. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Questions or suggestions. Alright, let's see if we're getting any angles here. Hello? Okay. So that is working. Oh, hello. Hello? Excuse me. What is what is happening? Alright, we'll get back to that. Just have a hard time converting from software programming to game programming. That's interesting because I have no idea how to do anything that's not a game. I don't even know what there is to do, which is why I'm not happy about going into software development, because that's why I plan to go on for college. Because when it's not a game, it sounds boring. Why did they both end up moving? I assume they were both capturing my keys. And do I need to sync these? Let's try this. I work in a tax software company. Not exactly exciting work, but it pays the bills. Alright. Ooh, okay. Check this out. RPC damage. How did you get into GGScript in the first place? I kind of just my main other language that I knew was whatever GML that Game Maker uses. Before that, I had some basic Lua experience, and I did like a whatever, is it Codecademy? I don't know, the Python course on there, and I just saw Godot because it seemed like it was oh, he's bouncing a little bit. Okay, I found Godot because a couple years ago it was just getting suggested more and more, and no, I think I was learning Unity for a hot second, and I was trying to learn C#, and then I found Godot, which just had a real easy ass scripting thing. I'm like, alright, and then I transferred over my Game Maker project in like a couple weeks, and now I've just been learning GGScript as I go for the last 2 years. Really last year. I didn't really do much before this year. So yeah, so I think we actually got something working here. try this. I'm wondering, am I forcing velocity somewhere? Maybe I need this to use Zelda tutorial compared to my pet project. My code was a mess. That Zelda tutorial, that went through so many revisions. I like all of my use time in Godot before that, before making the tutorial, was kind of just playing with it for a few weeks, then a month later I'll go and start it over, doing something better and better. And now I'm excited to redo it for 3.1 because there's even more stuff that I could change and fix and make better. And this code is kind of a mess. If you want to see a real mess, you could see the Zelda stuff, the 3D Zelda camera stuff over here. Just many lines of uncommented, not my code goodness that I took from many different projects, and I don't know what some of this stuff means. I'm bad at math, which is probably a bad thing for this kind of stuff. And camera is I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works, so I'm not releasing that anywhere, so I don't have to be too embarrassed. Oh wait, I did release it on the last video. My bad, never mind, I am. Whatever. This stuff I'm a lot happier with. This FPS stuff, I have going down pretty well. I mean, there's definitely stuff with the networking that needs work, but that's just because I'm new to networking. And I'm happy because a majority of this code is mine, except this billboard stuff I took from a Unity tutorial. As far as I know, it's the only thing I found on it for Godot, or will be the only thing I find on it for Godot, this solution, once I make a tutorial on this, which I really want to do. But yeah, this stuff is kind of nice. It needs a whatever, who cares. Did I get this working? Let us see. Bam, bam. Alright. Nope. But he is jittering just a little bit. See that? they are hopping. Did I not export it again? Release. Okay. I mean, that's something. I can implement basic movement and camera systems, but anything about that I'm lost, so don't remotely bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could steal stuff from other projects. This stuff I'm happy with because I'm making all of this myself for the most part. Alright, how to push it? How do we push this? I feel like this should have worked, right? We were just saying the velocity. Oh, you know what? It's because we need a hurt state. So let's get a state machine going. Let's see. So what here works for default? I think all of this can be in the default states. Oh. Here. So state machine something I didn't think too much in Unity because it's pretty much done for you without you realizing. I mean, I don't know much about Unity, but it's not too difficult to do here. You just have it running certain codes. One state is this, and then once in a while you change the state. State default. So we also need a hit stun. What do I want to call this variable? Here. And this will be not 20 seconds. What am I doing? Half a second. So when we get damaged, we're gonna set the state to hurt. Hit stun timer to 0. Would it be better to use the timer node for all things related to cooldowns? Yeah, but then I need to make a timer node. I think 3.1 has its own built-in stuff for timers, but yeah, how does that work? It's in get tree. Wait, no, it's in, where is it? It's either in get tree or get root. Hold up. Scene tree. Oh, get tree, create timer. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I still need that. So I don't think we actually need anything for state hurt right now, at least. But when damaged, let me move this. Get tree, create timer for hit stun. How do I connect it to something? Do I just, here we go. And hit stun, how about that? Okay, let's see if this works. Wait. I still want to move velocity outside of the default state. We'll see if I keep this here. And we still need gravity outside there. The rest is good. Okay. Let's see how this works. Okay, sweet. That looks good to me. So it does need hurt sprites, but it also needs walking sprites and jumping sprites, so I'm not going to bother with that for now. Also, I noticed GD Quest has been using get action strength for their input reception. It prevents... Yeah, I need to I need to fix this in general in order to get joystick working. But yeah, that I'll mess with that later. Not today or during the stream though. Because I do want to get joystick support working on this. I also want to see if I could get local multiplayer working on this with split screen. I feel like it shouldn't be too much of a difference, but we will see. Also, check this out. This is gonna bug you every time you see it now. You see how the gun is on her right hand right now? I don't have enough sprites, and now it's on the left. Kids Can Code has a video up about split screen. Alright, I'll check that out later. I don't know why I like this. Okay, what's next? Let's make it... Ooh, I do need screen shake. Yes, you're right. Okay. So this will make it so while they're in hits done, then they won't. I'll also have an animation during hits done that'll like blink the sprite. Could you add Rundus in this game? I wanna add all the hunters. Hold on. Who's my favorite? Rundus was from Prime 3, right? Hold on. Yeah, Rundus was sick. Prime 3, I still need to... I have played Prime 3. But I played it when we got it. When it was near... When it came out. And I was probably like 10 or 9. Or I don't know. So I haven't played this in a while. I have played the hell out of Metroid Prime Hunters. And Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 1. I've probably played Metroid Prime 1 like more than every other Metroid... No. Metroid Prime and Super Metroid I played the hell out of. But Prime 3 is the only one that... Because the thing with Prime 3 is whenever I want to play Prime 3, I start Prime 1. I was like, oh, I'm just going to play the whole thing. So I start Prime 1 and I beat that. Then I get like... I want to say to the swamp in Prime 2. The Torvis Bog. And then I just stop. And then once I have the itch again, I just go through Prime 1 again. I love Prime 1. But, okay. Let's get this screen shake going. So, I think I'll do... So, my understanding of Godot is that every scene should be self-contained and that you should be able to run the scene by itself and it should function. Yeah, typically. Like, well, not necessarily. Like, some scenes are just gonna be little, like, one projectile, which if I run this, it won't really... Oh yeah, that was your question. How do you properly set up bullets? I use signals. The player emits a signal that gets connected in the script on the level. I mean, you don't have to just look at scenes as like actual areas. Like, hold up. I mean, every scene, if you run it by itself, it shouldn't crash the game. But I use scenes for bullets. I use scenes for a box that'll never be moved. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really understanding your question. Also, how do I do this? So this should give us something between... If you play the player scene by itself, can you shoot your bullet? Yes. I just make a new bullet instance. Like, let's see. It's hard to tell because I'm falling really fast, but the bullets aren't being made. Silix is great, and I hope that he's in the next prime. So I think I only need to rotate X and Z, right? Yeah, or X and Y. So I'll organize this later, but this should give us some sort of screen shake. Well, this isn't the kind of screen shake that I like, though. Yeah, this is just... This is, yeah, I'm gonna translate the camera, actually. Let's see how this looks, but I think I'm doing this poorly. I'll translate the camera, then lerp it back when it's done. So in the player scene, the get parent, add child, is that putting it on the root node? Yeah, that's putting it on wherever the player is, and then the bullet will get deleted whenever it needs to be. Oh god, that was a little bit too much. Alright, let me test this with a much tinier number. How do I want to do this? Can't be an integer. When it move the player moves the bullet because it is a child of the player. No, when you get parent and add child, that makes it not a child of the player. That makes it a child of the world. Like, you set your global transform or your global position to the player if it's 2D. And then once it's part of the world, then it shouldn't mess with that at all. Oh, sorry. What am I trying to do here? Oh, this should have been 5 actually. What am I doing? So let's make this 1 now. No, this isn't wrong. This isn't right. We'll do this. Yeah, you don't need to do signals. You could just add it to the main scene. Okay. Export all. Hopefully this will spaz out a little bit less. I don't want it to happen for all of Hitstun, actually. Okay. We're deleting all this. So forget this. Instead, we'll have an animation. Is there any way to randomize these? I don't think so. That'd be cool though. No, we're not going to use this. Well, we can. Because what I'm thinking is when we do the screen shake, we'll play the animation, and while the animation is happening, in code we'll do some random stuff, but this should interpolate it back to the regular place by the end of the animation. So that's my theory, but we'll see how this goes. So when damaged, and so that'll happen. And in the physics process, if I want it here. How do you do this? Oh, it already works like that. No, that's wrong. Yeah, why don't I just do this? What am I doing? Ooh, I might have to do this off of the camera's basis, actually. We'll see. Hopefully this doesn't spaz out as bad. If anyone just has like an easy screen shake thing handy, can you just send it to me? Yeah, because that ain't shaking at all. I'll do this later. I don't care anymore. We still need actual game logic to do. For instance, we need dying and respawning, and then just how are we gonna do dying and respawning? We'll just have a couple of respawn points. and then when they die, we'll pick a random one. Actually, I had something working on my other online deathmatchy thing. So I think this had tile maps. I really want to start making games with Godot. Any tips, or I don't know any programming languages, but I do know the basics. I mean, if I watch whatever you can on whatever you want to do. Just like watch it until you understand it, like exactly what they're saying. Play with it on your own as much as you can, though. Like you gotta watch stuff to learn it. Yeah, you have to read as much documentation and tutorials and whatever you can. But once you get the point where you understand why they're saying what they do, that's when you just have to branch off and try whatever you can. And once you get to the point where you have enough of an understanding of the engine that you could just do whatever shit you could think of, like right now. Like, I'm not good at it, and everything I do is really slowly, but I'm at the point where I could just do stuff, and that was with basic programming experience in the past. Alright, see ya, Duroc Cigar. I don't know how to say your name. Thanks for coming. So how do I have it working here? I need to go over here. No, not item box is spawned. No, here. So I'll just make a group with all the spawns and just pick a random spawn. Alright, yeah, whatever. We'll do a scene for this. Actually, let's pretty this up a little bit. That's good enough for me. Yeah, recreating that, yeah. Arcade classics or anything. That's how I do learn every single thing I learn. Like, this Zelda thing ain't no arcade game. Well, okay, the Zelda tutorial, that was just me trying to recreate Link's Awakening as much as I can. And then, this stuff right here, this was just me trying to recreate Ocarina of Time as much as you can. You start trying to remake something small, and then you just keep going up. Because in my opinion, I feel like the hardest thing to do is when you're trying to make a game and you don't know how to make it. And not only are you jumping around trying to figure out how to program it, you're also not sure how it's supposed to come out. You don't know how it's supposed to come out until you play stuff and move around. Yeah, don't laugh at this. These aren't my animations, and I didn't really match them up to the speed or anything. Alright, we're done with that. But yeah, once you when you're trying to create something and you don't know exactly how you want it, then you're just gonna get lost and bored and it'll suck. But if you're trying to make something you already know exactly how it's supposed to work, then you could focus on figuring out exactly what line of code is gonna let me do this, and then you could adapt that to your own game later. So it's good to have a basis on what you want to work on. And right now my basis is I'm trying to make I'm not trying to make Metroid Prime exactly. I'm trying to recreate this stuff, a Doom mod. So that's kind of, I'm trying to recreate Doom and also put on a Metroid skin. That also means I don't have to worry about assets right now because I could just borrow these. But if I do end up wanting to make a full thing out of this, then yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to make my own models and my own textures and everything. But for now, I just need to learn how to do it, so I'm just gonna use this. So we need to finish this. Oops, I misspelled this. I'm gonna need some kind of logic folder. In fact, well, I'll just do it now. Okay. So this will be one spawn. And put another one up here. Let's get 4 for now. And what is interpolated camera? Oh, this might have been useful. No, I don't want to look into it. There's also clipped camera that might have been useful, but then I don't know it working super well. I don't want capitals. Okay, so maybe I should have kept that other one open. Stompers. How do I do this? Choice equals. So we'll get. Okay. Pick random spawn. was it? What did I call it? Spawn. Yes. Cool. And return choice. No. There. So then we want this happening in default, not hit stun, because we want it to wait out hit stun, and then once it's default, if you're dead, then respawn. If health less than or equal to 0, health equals max health, global transform.origin equals get parent pick random spawn, and let's just go back and there. That's a long ass line, but this should be good, right? Yeah, looks good to me. So with this, we'll have an actual game. Oh, I need to hide the spawns. But okay. Should probably give us more damage. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, now it did. Don't know why. Well, it's working now. Let me see if I could reproduce that. See it reset there. Well, okay. I'll look into that. See if it works on this guy. So once in a while it's looping around. Just pretend that he's using an energy tank. To okay. Let's see. I don't know. Did you check for less than or just equals? It's less than. That's what I was thinking, but do I need to do this first? I mean, they should both happen anyway, but does it not move it back because it already, the if statement doesn't work anymore because the health is above 0? I don't know. I don't think that should happen at all, but let's see. Wow, amazing. Is this some kind of Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch? That was one Doom mod. This is just based off of another Doom mod, Metroid Dreadnought, that unfortunately was not played nearly as much as Mega Man, even though I've played the hell out of 8-bit deathmatch. Also, that didn't fix it. Hurt state timer fires after you move to spawn. It shouldn't, because this happens after. Well, okay, hold on. Yeah, let's just, or let's try putting this. Let's try putting this in the physics process for now. Because, yeah, it might have to do with when he's in default or when hurt. Wait, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I forgot to change the damage. Okay, so that didn't do it. And I want that to be in default, so let's put that back. If health is less than or equal to 0, and then do that. So I don't want to show that. I'm going to put a label next to it. And we are going to increase the damage to 20. So, let's see. Is this relevant? No, I already fixed that. If health is less than or equal to 0. This should spaz out the player and have him constantly teleporting to other directions. If it doesn't, then that's a bug. So this should work horribly, but I need it to. 3, 4. Okay. That's what I needed. Why is it not picking this spawn? It's going there. Yeah, it's going to all the other spawns. Now, does this have anything to do? Maybe it's bugged out while it's trying to pick the spawn? That's just a theory. Because I need it to pick all the spawns. So what's wrong with that spawn? What is wrong with spawn 0? Oh. Oh. That might be it. That might be it. Because it's returning something that doesn't exist. That was just something that I... Hold on. That should be it. That's a stupid mistake. Something with how tile max work, and I brought it back for this one. Okay, so what was happening was... Why is this... Oh, never mind. I thought I was pushing the spawn somehow. So what was happening was it was never going to that spawn, so anytime it did randomly pick that spawn, it didn't work. So it wouldn't move the global position to this alleged spawn that it didn't know about, and instead it'll just refill the max health, keep the global translation the same, and then blah blah blah. Alright, so that was cool. Yeah, that works. That's cool. And now I could do health equals max health, which will stop the spazzing. And then I could hide the spawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello? Oh, not 5. Cool. So it waits until he gets knocked back once. I don't like how he's getting knocked back while... Okay. This should fix that. Because I keep thinking I am hitting, but because I did knock back separate to damage, but that's dumb. Don't do that. I do want to shorten hit stun though. So I still want that effect. I just don't want it to damage every single time. That works for me. All right, so now we have a game. It's not very good, but and there's no score counting, so I think we still need score counting and an end score for it to be an actual game. But who cares? We have there is a point to this game. You shoot the other person until their health reaches 0. Before it was just you run around and can shoot. So that's progress. Still need to pretty up the death animations, but we still need to pretty up every animation. Let's get rid of the spawns. Cool, so that hides those. Alright. Cool. What's next? What is a very important gameplay thing for this project? We need, I want to do charge shots. I think the most important thing right now is to making this game better is to get them animations in, but that's boring and will take a long time, and I'm not even sure how I want to do that. How I think I want to do it, which might be way too expensive on memory, is instead of having a whole animation thing, I could just change the animations through textures, because that might be what I do, even though it's worse. And then, because here's the thing with the textures. First of all, for every 1 frame, like for 1 frame of a 2D Samus running right, that's 1 frame. For this, it's 8 frames because I need it for every direction. Or 7 frames. I don't know. 8 frames, 7 frames. Whatever, doesn't matter. A lot. 8 frames. And not only that, there's just a lot. And not only that, but each of these, look, so these are the actual things. Each of these have different widths and heights, and I have to go through every one. Maybe there's some magical program that'll do this all for me. I'm positive there is, but I don't know it. Hold on, let me check Discord. Oh, okay. Maybe there's some magical program that'll orient them all and then put them in a sprite sheet for me. But here's the thing. I don't know what it is, and then as of right now, if I want to extend that one sprite sheet, I have to find the biggest thing here and then do it. But if I just make them all one separate sheet where I only have to resize everything for each action, then that's less work, and that's better. But you know what? For now, I could do this jumping one. I'll do jump and hurt and leave the walk for later. Because look at that. There's so many frames. And then I also have to mirror them for 3 images. I don't know why I'm complaining. This is all my choice. I wanted to do this project and I could stop. But this part's annoying. So there's 1. Hold on. It starts with front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's 4 frames of a walk running animation. That's doable. There's also an idle animation. And here's the shoot animation that I already have. And while so that's the idle shoot, and then running. Is there a running shoot? No. I think in Doom they just use the idle shoot animation anyway, so I'll just keep the idle shoot for walking as well. So there's 5 frames of a walk animation, so that's 40 images I have to go through and resize. And that sucks. So I could also get this dying animation that'll be useful. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with adding a morph ball. Is that how they did damage? They grade them out? Are those the damage frames or something else? Also, what was... I was hoping there was screw attack frames because that would be fun to add. You might look for the Alfred sprite sheet unpacker. I haven't used it, but it looks reasonable for dividing each sprite out. I don't need a divide, I need a combine, but let's see. Converts an animation sprite sheet into individual frames. Yeah, I need it the other way around. Can I do it the other way around? This is nice. This is a nice thing. But unfortunately, Godot works the opposite way in that it's much better to have them as one sheet. So, okay. Sprite sheet combiner. Because what I've been using is stitches, which, if stitches let me put different sized sprites into here and for them to do all that manually, then I'd just make it one sprite sheet. That'd be perfect. But unfortunately, not the case. See, because I don't want it to be an efficiently laid out image. I want it to be... Hold on. Setting the maximum resulting image size? No, I need a minimum. See that? There's different size sprites here. I would need, as bad as it would look, if I had one sprite that's this size and one size this size, I would need the width and height of this there, and then just have it in the center for it to work with Godot. But let me see if this works. Oh, I already downloaded it. Yeah, I already tried this. Yeah, this doesn't work. Requires square output. I don't know if that's what I need, but let's see. Hold up. Power to output. Is that what I need? Require square output? Would that... that what I think it is? Hey puppy. What's up, dog? Go, up. Up. Hold on. There you go. I need... Let's do the jumping animation. Which is right here. Alright, that looks like jumping to me. Yeah. That also didn't work. See, I tried a few things last night. No. What? What did I just do? Hello? Okay. So let's try square output. No. Is that what they meant? Yeah, that's not what I needed. Damn it. Damn it. Well. So let me show you what I do need to do then. Here's all my frames. This is gonna be number 1, but okay, so 63, 62, 63, 63, so the max one is 63. I'm gonna do 65 by 45 because that's what I had to do for the other one. So 65, 45, no. 65. Oh, I guess I have to do 65 by 65. You know what? What's a good number? Let's just make them all 100. Because if I do end up putting these into one sheet, might as well, you know? And that's easy to remember, and they shouldn't ever get more than 100. Oops. So I think what I also want to do is make this so I only need 5 frames. If I'm only going to use 5 frames anyway, why am I bothering with creating extras? So what frames are the same? Sorry, this part's boring. So the same sprites are 0, 1, 2. So 1 and wait, okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 1. Oh wait, no. It's just 7, 6, 5. 5, 6, 7. Wait. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's 5, we want it to be 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 6. We want it to be 2. 7. We want it to be 1. Yeah. Okay. So that should just work currently, even with the same amount of frames. Let's make sure. It's not flipping. Was I not supposed to flip it? That's weird. Oh, someone's coming home. Let me close the door. Burp. Alright, back. So my assumption with that was... Oh, he was like super sluggish earlier. I gave him syrup. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Just need to make sure that it's flipped. Why do I keep closing that every single time? Okay. So now we only need the spinny sprites. Okay, that will make things much easier. In fact, let's just do this. How is this supposed to be ordered? Forward, right, back. We also have to go back and redo this. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. That's boring. And I could do this later. No, don't exit Slade. But what we do have are 5 evenly spaced files that we could hop on as stitches. Clear it. Put this up. Perfect. Shoot. Jump. I kind of want to just... Yeah. Hold on. 45 by 65. Because if we make this one sprite sheet, it'll make everything easier. Oops. Oh, shit. So how are y'all doing? What kind of projects are you working on? I should not be replacing these now that I think about it, but yeah, it would be nice to have all of these as individual frames, but it's too late now. Can I not rearrange these? I'm learning the new 2.8 Blender and trying to do a render a day to stay consistent. That's cool. I'm trying to learn Blender too right now. Like, period. I have no experience, but I learned how to rig and animate stuff. I just can't animate because I'm bad. Hey Maxim, what, speaking of Blender? Have you seen Oni's game trailer? No, Oni's making a game? Alright, I'll look at that later. Alright, there's some stuff. Wait a second. Oh. This is gonna be annoying. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Oh, no. What? No. Okay, no, that all works. So, bam. Okay, this isn't too bad. And then this will be good for when we have the walk cycles, because then we could just keep them all in one thing. Cool. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Alright, check this out. Hope hope y'all are ready for this, 'cause this is spice. No. Alright, you ready? You ready for this? Now, if I pop on up into here, didn't work. Great. In fact, none of this is working. Damn it. Alright, unready yourselves. What did I do wrong? So this is forward. That's correct. God damn it. Oh. That's why. That's annoying. Don't worry, guys, it's just because I'm dumb. Okay. That looks good to me. Alright, now y'all ready? Hope y'all are ready for this, because this is the definition of spice. I closed it again. Okay. Alright, check this out. Didn't work. Because I need to sync it. Because I need to sync it to the other person. Check it out. Alright. This is the one. Sorry about my dog. But check this out. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Oh no, I can keep that. Alright. Take 5. This is the one though. Bam! What did I tell you? Easy street, first try. Sweet. Okay. Alright, what I kinda just wanna do the oh, he just fell through the floor. Alright, ain't no thing though. Yeah, I need to lift these a little. So, are y'all fine with me doing more sprite stuff? Because I kind of want to get the walking animation in. I feel like that would be very nice. And now that I got a thing. Okay, so I just need to. There's 40 images. Wait. There's not 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 images. That's not too bad. Reminds me of Doom when it comes to the sprite movements. This is, I mean, look at this. I'm just taking stuff from Doom right now. This is a Doom WAD that I'm getting sprites from. Hold up. Okay, okay, so all we gotta do, these are all in order. So it's gonna be, this is gonna be, here, how about I rename them all first? So walk 0. Oh, thank God they're not moving. Wait, no. Do I have to call it that? Yeah, for now I have to call it that. This is feel like I'm naming Mario levels. No. Wait. Okay. Took me a second. So now all we gotta do, I don't want to say all we gotta do because this is actually gonna take a hot second, but we need to go to paint.net, get rid of this shit, import all these. Now, is there some magical way to Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. Forget it. We'll just do this manually. But it's fine since we renamed them. So all we gotta do is go through every single one of these images. Stick them in the middle. Let's make sure that, yeah. Okay. Alright. Someone time me, I'm gonna do this as fast as possible. No. This is a new speedrunning category for image editing. Okay. Bam. Okay. Oh, shit. Is that right? That's right. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Where's run 1.5? What did I do wrong here? Where's run 1.4, I mean? Did I just lose? Like a lot of images? I'm so confused. Clearly I named these wrong. What the hell? What am I missing here? 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3. So I'm missing 1 4, 2 0, 2 1, 2 2, 2 3. 3 0, 3 1, 3 2, 3 3, 4 0, 4 1. What is wrong with me? No, that's right. No, that's right. This is all right. Yeah, everything's fine. What am I talking about? All right. But what I gotta do... No, yeah, this is good. But I think I might have to stick these in vertically. Can remove these. Yeah, this needs to be vertical. So I did name them incorrectly, but it's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, see, check this out. Alright, let me just move this to the screen. No. God damn it. Putting so much effort into this thing I can never release. Unfortunate. But at least I'm getting the basis. So besides the idle animation, which isn't really necessary, I got everything. Oh, and death animation. But death animation doesn't require that many sprites because I'm pretty sure, pretty sure it always faces forward. Okay. So now walk 1, going to be what? There's 4 frames. Wait a second. Something's off. Why are these the same frame? What? Oops. Damn it. Hold on. There we go. And you know what? I fucked up. I made them all vertical. Horizontal would have been easier. That is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, hold on. Paint on that is great. I would be so lost without it. Check that out, and we'll just loop it, and then oh, sick. Oh, almost made the same mistake again. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Sick. Alright. This should be it. Hold up. Okay, so it looks goofy. I guess I do need that idle frame. And that also looks silly, but that is how it worked in Doom. If you're shooting, you have an idle thing. So let's just get that idle frame in. One more, and then I'm done with sprites for a little bit, I think. Or hold on. Yeah, that's good enough. Right. Try this one more time. Yeah, that's good. Oops. That's not. I could fix this though. I'll fix that in a second. Hey, cool. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I do want the idle frame very badly though, but I could do that later. I'm not last time I streamed for like 6 hours. I don't think I could do that again. I might be ending this in like pretty soon. We'll see. Unless I could think of something really, really interesting right now to do, because I've just been doing the same thing. Well, let me fix this real quick. Hold on. I don't actually remember how to do this. Need to check another script. H speed. Horizontal velocity to length. not? Oh. No, I want it to be no underscore. Sorry, I'm picky. So that should fix the bugginess on the walls. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in a minute. But so meanwhile I didn't fix it. Here, I'll set a little higher. I'm gonna end the stream, but I might stream tomorrow. And tomorrow maybe I'll have a new test area and a prettied up HUD, and we can do other stuff. Or maybe I just won't, we'll see. I fixed that. Not there though. Hold up. What is our HP typically? Oh, it's usually 4, and on the walls... Well, that's odd. Do I need to put that up here? Three should be good. It's just got to be less than 4. I mean, that's the actual thing. Yeah. Once I add acceleration, I'll change that. If I add acceleration, I kind of like how it feels as is. Okay, can't be 4. Let's try this. There was another jitter. Whatever, that's good. Okay. I'm done. Thanks for coming. Once I have a new area, I'm either going to do another live stream or I'll just do another video. I also still need to do another video on that Zelda stuff that I was working on the other day. So I'll probably have one of those first, and then I'll do a video on this. Yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. I'll see you soon.